Wednesday today. I'm away to work. Wednesday. Wednesdays are usually my busiest day. So I've got a couple of meetings and stuff to go to. I've also moved offices, so now I'm in another office with 3 other PTOs. So it's just like, there's so much excitement. There's always conversation happening. I'm always in the office with somebody else. We're bouncing ideas off of each other. So it's really, a lovely collaborative environment, which is good. Wednesdays I have been seeing Mum after work. Like as soon as I finish work, I head down to Mount Barker, see Mum at Cafe Acre, and we get some wedges and things. Because Wednesdays obviously used to be my set day to see Nanny Cookie, but she has sadly passed a couple months ago now. But yeah, I just didn't obviously video that little segment of my life. It was a bit all over the place, to be honest. The start of this year's been really challenging for our family, but yeah, so Wednesdays I usually go see Mum now. I've replaced that time with my mama. But Tim has started his new job last week, which means he now has to go in office, and he doesn't get home until about 6:30 or 7 o'clock. So that way Tim's the last to leave at like 8:30, nobody will then be home until like 6:30, 7 o'clock. So it's just a bit too long for Soph to be home on her own. Flex, girl, flex! And like she needs to go for her afternoon walk so she can do all her toileting and stuff. So tonight I'll go home, take Soph for a walk quickly, hopefully get her dinner in as well, because she has to have like a half an hour break between her walk and dinner, just greyhound things. And then I'll head off to netball. Oh my gosh, that's sunrise! Damn! And then head off to netball training. I'm coaching the B2s tonight because, I'm like their assistant coach, team manager sort of vibe. But their coach has to work tonight, so I'll be taking that training session, which will be fun. And then I've got training myself afterwards with the A's. And then I'll come home, have my second dinner, because I usually have like a little bit to eat before and a little bit to eat after. And then go to bed. But Wednesdays are late nights. I'll get home at like 10:30. This sun, gracious me. So yeah, that's what my Wednesday will look like. Let's see if I can pull in by 7:30. I hope everybody has a lovely day today. Not that you all know I've wished you well until I've uploaded this, but oh gosh, everyone's rolling in. Yes, sir. Morning. Cute. I love my dog. Oh, she's so happy. Hello. Just on my walk with Soph. She's very happy. Last Wednesday, I went home after work, quickly fed her, and then I went and saw Mum, and she was absolutely devastated that she missed out on her walk. So, like I said earlier this morning, I am not seeing Mum, and instead I'm walking Sophie, but she's so happy. So yeah, take her for a walk. Go have something to eat at home very quickly, and then I've got to run off to netball. I might even eat in the car actually. I don't know what I'll eat, but wait and see. closed tonight, which is soon going to be an every night thing, but I finished at 4:30. But I got out early. I think it's 4:20. So now I'm heading to the tax office to do my tax return. So I hope I get money. Welcome to car camp once more. It is the end of my shift on a Friday, which is always wonderful, isn't it? Wonderful thing about my job is that I get to finish at 2 o'clock on a Friday. Even when my hours get longer, it's just going to be till 2:30, which is lovely. So, in saying that though, Fridays I finish early, so I always put my appointments in on a Friday afternoon, so I'm heading home to pick up little Sophie girl and take her back to the vet for the 4th time in 2 weeks to get her bandages hopefully off. Like, hopefully she doesn't need to get them put back on again, because I know that will then mean another vet appointment. So she's going to get her bandages off or rebandaged, and then back home. Should be home by hopefully like 4. Should be home by 4. The vet is all the way down the other end of South Road, which, if you're in Adelaide and you know South Road, is slow at the best of times, but finishing earlier may mean that it won't take me and it won't take me so long to get down there and back. Weekend, I've got netball tomorrow, playing in goals rather than in defence, so pray for me against the top team. But it's nice to be challenged. Like, not that playing in defence isn't challenging, but it's like I've been a defender my whole life, and you're sort of like, you don't even think about it. Not that it's not challenging, but it's just like automatic. You just do it. You don't even think about it. Whereas in goals I have to think a lot, and I think a bit too much. But it's good. It improves my game, I think, getting to play different ends. So netball tomorrow morning. I think we're just going to sleep in. Tim and I haven't really seen each other, and we're not going to see each other much because he's working later now. So Saturday mornings I think we'll make our quality time. It's just hard now, like especially during the netball season, because like 3/4 of the day on Saturday is taken up by netball. Sorry, one of our employees that's been sick this week was just at the bus stop, so I hope he's okay. I've been thinking about him. So at the moment Saturdays are mostly taken up by netball, and then obviously, you know, we're both adults, so being homeowners and all, you have shit to do. So, you know, by the time we've done all our meal prep, our food shopping, our house cleaning, all that stuff, the weekend kind of just disappears. And I've tried to like set up a cleaning schedule to do a couple of jobs each night after work, sort of whilst I'm waiting for Tim to get home, because that's kind of like dead time anyway, because I don't do anything on my own. I will get home, take Sophie for a walk, come back, get a couple of jobs done, feed Sophie, start dinner, Tim's home. You know, that's kind of the routine plan. But but it's just been such a big week at work. I just sort of get home and crash, to be honest. And actually, in my defense, this week I've had a lot of other appointments, like Sophie at the vet, tax return, Sophie at the vet again tonight, so I haven't really been home. But that's the plan. So then our weekends can be a bit freer and we can start to do like fun things, like go to art exhibitions, go to the beach for the day. I don't know, what else do people do on weekends? Just like do nice things. When stuff's on in Adelaide, we should actually go and do it rather than just having our weekends free, or like full up all the time of stuff that we're not even going to remember in a year's time. So that's going to be my weekend. And in my downtime of the weekend, I'm going to be crazy uploading all of my old weekly videos that I used to put up on Instagram, transferring all of them over to YouTube, which is taking longer than I thought, because obviously I want to give them a cute little thumbnail and pop them all into a little playlist. I don't know how YouTube works. I've watched plenty of it, but I don't know how it works. So I'll do that over the weekend. That's going to be my little hobby at the moment, getting my videos up and started again, because I actually really enjoy it, and I really enjoy looking back on them. There's so many moments in my life that I've forgotten about, and then I look back at them and it makes me smile, because I have a really wonderful life and it's really nice to document it all. Yeah, that's me. Just go home and pick up Sophie, pop her in the car, take her back to the vet. She's probably so sick of going to the vet, the poor little chicken. I am back with brushed hair and Sophie girl. I think I've like traumatized her car ride experiences with the vet. This is me and dear little Soph. I'm trying to do a little voiceover because this whole segment was really kind of awkward and silent. So I just wanted to explain what I'm doing. Because Soph can't go on like many walks at the moment, we've been trying to do like enrichment things with her. So yeah, this was Saturday morning, I think. And so I just sprinkled some of her like regular like kibble pellets that she has at night in the grass, and then she kind of gets to sniff and eat them. Here she is begging for my toast. Adorable. And yeah, because whenever she's outside, her bandages and stuff can't get wet, so she's had these bandages on for like 2 weeks because she had a stone stuck in her foot, and so they had to like dig it out, so she's got a big hole in her paw pad. So yeah, we give her little baby socks. I went to Big W and bought a 3-pack of baby socks with little grippy dots on them so she doesn't like slide around on our floorboards. So yeah, she gets a fresh little sock every couple of days just to make sure her bandage stays dry and nice and clean. So here she is getting her fresh little sock put on, and it's the cutest thing, and so many people have been complimenting her when we do take on our little walks, just saying how adorable she is with her baby sock. Look at her. She's just the sweetest. Oh, I love her. To netball. We've got the late game today. We've got our game against the top side. We're currently sitting 4th, I think. Just we lost to the team sitting 5th last week, so but that's sport for you, you know, as long as you have fun. So yeah, we'll see how we go. Playing in goals, so I'll just try my best. It's not my regular position, so I'm not going to beat myself up if it doesn't work out too well. I'll try my best. My Achilles though and calves have been so tight and sore. Like every time I take off my Achilles, it's like feels like it's gonna snap. Which is totally my fault because I'm not going to the gym anymore, so my mobility has gone down quite a lot. I'm not as mobile as I used to be. And yeah, all my strength and stuff in my calves has also gone down. So yeah, I need to get back to the gym. I've been saying that for probably 2 years. But that's just what happens when your routine changes. Things like going to the gym are what sort of take that brunt, don't they? Yeah, had a nice morning this morning. Like I said earlier, I don't know if that was yesterday or whatever, that we wanted to spend Saturdays relaxing. So did that, had a little scavenger hunt with Sophie in the backyard. Because she's got a little bandage on her foot still. She can't get that wet or anything, so it's a bit tricky to take her for walks. So just trying to give her some, what's the word? Enrichment activities at home. Ooh, that car just like full mounted the curb. And then yeah, Janelle and Craig's tomorrow at around 3 o'clock apparently. So I'll probably go there, chill out, have a bit of dims, and then come home. Happy Saturday! Hello, we are all done with netball. We lost, but we actually won the last quarter by 4 goals, and I'm really, really proud of us. We lost by less than last time.
Delivery tax. Ow. Ow. Ow.